Amazon ads isn't magic, it's strategy. I'll give you 5 hacks to improve your ads and skyrocket your sales. And you can see for this client, we already are skyrocketing their sales with Amazon ads. They've only spent around $26 and made $1,000 in return with a 2% ACoS. With the strategies in this video, I can show you exactly how they were able to achieve that. And it does take time. It's not going to be instant, just like everything in life. It does take time and work. But what are the 5 things you need to do to lower ACoS and skyrocket sales? I've got the list for you right here. Prove your listing, figure out what keywords to double down on, lower your cost per click, creating better campaigns, and retargeting new keywords to improve your organic rank. Now, the first one is going to be in order, and it's improving your listing. If your listing sucks, the ads aren't going to do good. It's as simple as that. Just understand that. An expert comes in, does your ads for you, but your listing sucks, the ads aren't going to do good. Just breaking your heart right here. How do you know if a listing's good? Well, there's a checklist that we have, but you can see this listing is not good. It's got 3.2 stars, right? They're selling for such a low price, and it's just, the listing is just not where we want it to be. Now go through a checklist, and before you run ads, our team goes through a checklist. We look at the reviews, the title, the bullet points, the A+ content. We're also auditing the competition and comparing them to your listing, because we don't want them to click on your ad, click off your ad, buy from a competitor instead. That's going to be even worse for your algorithm on Amazon. We want them to click on your ad and purchase your product. Very simple, very easy, but sometimes it's difficult to do if you don't have a good listing. So going through a checklist is going to be super important. And a good listing matters because if somebody clicks on your listing and doesn't buy, right, and buys from a competitor or just doesn't buy at all, then you're just wasting money. You don't, because you're paying per click. So you want them to click and buy. And that's why having a good listing matters, because if they click and they don't like what maybe your first image is great, but they start looking a little bit deeper and they see your secondary images aren't good, or you're lacking A+ content, credibility, reviews, they're going to click, but they're not going to buy. And we don't want that at all. So make sure you optimize your listing. And number 2 is figure out what keywords to double down on, right? If I'm selling some pills, right, and this is a caffeine pills, this is for caffeine, helps you give your energy, right? I'm not going to put this as multivitamin, right? I'm not going to run multivitamin ads towards this, because we'll get tons of clicks and people are going to be like, what the heck, this is caffeine pills, right? I'm looking for multivitamin pills. Don't run the wrong keyword. That's why you need to figure out what keywords are best for your listing. And the easiest way to do that is to create an automatic campaign. You can create 4 automatic campaigns for one product, right? So if I was just running ads for this one product, I want to run 4 automatic to start: 1 close match, 1 loose match, 1 substitute, and 1 complement. $5 a day, each of them. Make sure they're running for 30 days, right? You can see sponsored products, automatic, bada bing, bada boom. After 30 days, you're going to pull that search term report. You could just go into Amazon ads. There it is. And it's going to tell you exactly what the customer's typing in to purchase your product. Now you know what keywords are working, because if somebody finds our product, types in bags for small business, product shows up, we only spent $1, made $60 in return. This could be a winning keyword. So we want to separate it and double down on keywords like this. For keywords like this, we can create a separate ad for it, and we can also put it in our title, our bullet points, things like that, right? So again, we created an exact match 1 keyword campaign for bags for small businesses, and because we know if we spend 98 cents, we'll make $60 in return, which is hard to beat. So you want to get the actual data. I would have never guessed somebody would type in bags for small business and purchase my item if we didn't run automatic campaigns, right? So that's number 2, is figuring out what keywords to double on. Number 3 is one of the most important, and that's lowering your cost per click. If I'm selling an orange and the orange costs me $1 and my cost per click is $1, right? If somebody clicks once and they don't buy it, I'm screwed. I'm going to lose money. So you need to make sure your cost per click is down. If somebody does a click and the click costs 50 cents, then if they click it once and they buy, okay, I only spent 50 cents for something that cost me $1. But if they click twice, right, now I'm break even. Uh-oh, I'm going to lose money, right? So you want to get that cost per click down as low as possible. For our clients, we're able to get the cost per click down to 2 cents. So if the cost per click is only 2 cents, they click it, we spend 2 cents. Click it, look at the orange, click it, look at the orange, click 50 times. They have to click. We have to get 50 different unique clicks in order for us to break even or lose money, right? So you want to get that cost per click down as low as humanly possible, right? I don't care what item it is. If you are running ads for a tennis ball and you're overspending, it's $3 per click, you're going to lose money no matter what. But if it's 2 cents per click, right, it's going to be very easy to make money. So to lower your cost per click, you're just going to go to your campaigns, that one that's running, click on it. You're going to see the option that says total targets, and then you're going to see suggested bid. Suggested bid isn't the best thing you want to follow. You want to slowly lower this cost per click, this bid area, as low as possible. Some items you can get down to 2 cents. Not all of them. Like if you're competing against a supplement, there's too many competitors, so you'll probably never get it down to 2 cents. But depending on the item, you can get it down to 2 cents. And you want to lower that cost per click and find that sweet spot. Create better campaigns, right? So test different campaigns, right? There's all these videos online, strategies, tutorials, broad match only, phrase match. In this video, I told you about exact match, right? Product retargeting, category retargeting. There's so many different ads. Test them. See what works best for your products. Each product's different, right? And then once you find keywords that do extremely well, I already told you this, add them to your listing, right? This will improve organic rank. PPC ads plus keywords and listings equals money. I already talked about this one. Bags for small business. This one we spent $1, made $60. Put it right in my title. I've made up my own separate Amazon ads campaign, and I put it in my title because I know people are typing this in, and that's going to help us. Number 5 is retargeting new keywords. So what you want to do is find competitors that are in your same category that are making tons of money, and you want to see what ads they're running. So you can use a tool. Helium 10 has a tool called Cerebro. You can put in your competitors' data, right? Your competitors' ASIN. And it's going to tell you the exact keywords that they're running ads for. So then you can take those keywords and attempt to run ads for them as well, right? So compostable bags, you can see that they are running this and they have a sponsored rank of 1 or an organic rank of 8. So sponsored rank means they're running ads for these products, for these keywords. So they're running ads for the keyword compostable bags. They're running ads for the keyword compost trash bags small. Right? They probably already know what works, so you can double down and mimic their keywords potentially and double down on those keywords, right? That's with Helium 10. There's a link in the description with a free trial. Those are the 5 ways to help you achieve success on Amazon. And it does take time, it does take skill, but if you follow these 5 things, there's going to be a very high chance you're going to succeed. And remember, if you don't know how to improve your listing or you think it's good already and the ads aren't doing good, think twice. Get a free listing audit from us. The link's right in the description to go to ehpconsultinggroup.com. Click Get Free Audit, put in your listing info, and then we'll do a free audit for you. Look at your top competitors. And here's the best part. We're going to be honest with you on how you can improve your listing. It's completely free. It's great practice for us, and it's a win for you at the end of the day. But that's it for today's video. If you want more Amazon videos, tell me what to cover next in the comments. If you learned something new, drop a like. And if you're an Amazon seller, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need help with increasing sales, managing your ads, or just help selling on Amazon, contact EHP Consulting Group. Links right in the description to contact us or schedule a call. And one of our most popular services is our full Amazon advertising management. We'll come in, we'll look at all your ads, re-optimize them, put them in portfolios, organize them, help you run your ads, and most importantly, grow your sales. It's all about helping you work on your business, not in it every day. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group, and I'm signing out.